Hiya, and welcome back to Green Hill Gaming, where I share my passion of video games with the whole wide world. In this live stream, I am back playing Final Fantasy XVI, which so far has been a quality Final Fantasy experience. So sit back, relax, but as always, and more importantly, enjoy the live stream. Why do I think it's a quality Final Fantasy experience so far? Because it has a great story, it has great combat, and it is linear. Also, something I wanted to talk about that I really like about this game is it's consistent. What do I mean by that? I mean that it's not a case of, okay, the story progresses, a great moment happens in the story, and then you do something boring for the next 30 minutes of the game. And then you have a bit of combat, and it's really fun and engaging. And then you do something boring for the next 35 minutes. And then you're moving in a very straightforward path, and then you're completely lost in this complicated open world. It is consistent. The story is consistent, the combat is consistent, and it's linear. So yeah, it's a quality Final Fantasy experience. It's way too early to decide whether it's like my favorite of the series or like top 10, 5 or 3 or anything like that. Way too early to decide on that. I still think that Final Fantasy X is my favorite. But like when you have a series like Final Fantasy that's been going around for so long, was it like 30 years? For me, my first Final Fantasy game was 7 on PS1. Like, so you think of it, right? 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 2. I didn't play Final Fantasy 11. I didn't play Final Fantasy 13. I didn't play Final Fantasy 14. Played 15. I played a couple of the classics as well, like 6 and 5, 4, 3, 2, all of that. But like, there's so many games in the series, it's hard to just like, you know, like they're all good. They're all good. It's a great series, you know. So yeah, that's something I'm going to be talking about, throughout this live stream is how consistent of a game that it is. It's just really fun all the time. You're not doing anything boring, for the game. It's always like there's always combat, there's always story, and it's all linear as well. Oh yeah, something I forgot to mention, of course, is the visuals. Something that Final Fantasy is has always been known for, is its amazing visuals, and that is what this great Final Fantasy experience has. Great visuals. Mr. Middleton, hello to you. How are you, Chad? How are you doing today? How are things with you? Well, you're dealing with a tough situation to say the least. So how are you holding up at the moment? Chad M.5G. As always, Chad, you're very welcome to Green Hill Gaming. You're welcome to my Final Fantasy 16 live stream where I'm just talking about the fact that so far it's a quality Final Fantasy experience because it has all the boxes are ticked to make a great Final Fantasy game in 16. Great story, tick. Great combat, tick. Great visuals, tick. And also the fact that the game is linear and is consistent because you're always enjoying the game. There's no long gaps in between. There's no long gaps in between its story. There's no long gaps in between the combat. There's no long gaps in between anything. It's a consistent, linear, quality Final Fantasy experience. So great to have you in the live stream, Chad. And I hope that you enjoy. Oh shit, I tell you what now, Chad, I just literally went out of my live stream and back out. So you may have left an additional comment after the Hey Johnny comment, and that may have been gone because, as you know, Chad, as you're well aware by now, YouTube is YouTube and it acts up a lot. So You may have left more than one comment in the live chat, and YouTube may have deleted those comments. So I hope I didn't miss any comment. Okay, I'm alright. Thank you for asking. No problem at all. My uncle's funeral was yesterday, but we come, couldn't come or welcome. I did found out the family made a tribute book. Damn. So are you telling me that you weren't made welcome? Like your family told you not to go? They wouldn't let you go to your uncle's funeral? Jesus, that's awful. That's absolutely awful. So you couldn't go to his funeral? My toxic cousin. Yeah, that is toxic. That's extremely toxic. That's poisonous. That's absolutely unbelievable, to be honest, Chad. Don't know quite know how to respond to that, really. Um, it's terrible. Damn. Man, I mean, damn. Kind of finding it hard to find the words, to be honest. I mean, I couldn't imagine how tough that is for you. So, what I will say to you, Chad, is, you know, hang in there, and I hope you get better soon, man. And you'll have your own way of remembering, honoring, and paying respect to your uncle, because he is your uncle at the end of the day. Whatever your family um, want to do or say or behave or react, he's your uncle, and nobody and nothing can stop you from honoring, remembering, and paying tribute to your uncle. Always remember that. I showed my aunt the text she sent me. We are across the map, anyways. That's the. I would imagine that's what probably makes it hard, is the fact that you're so like, the whole kind of like distance as well. But damn. I am all about perspective. What I mean is, like, you know, perspective as in, like, I could wake up tomorrow morning and, like, I could think to myself, oh, I'm having a shit day, or oh, I'm having a shit week, or a shit month. But the, like, situation that you find yourself in, Chad, like, that's what I call a tough situation, you know, and it just every other thing that I might be going through, or anybody else is going through, would pale. Do you know what I mean? Pale in comparison to what you're going through, Chad. So, like, again, I'm kind of stuck for words. My apologies for that, Chad. What I can say to you again is just, like, you can remember and pay tribute to your uncle in your own personal way, and nobody and nothing can take that away. And always remember that. And, like, I'm not going to be cheesy and say stay strong, because that's easier said than done. But all I can say is I just hope that you feel better. But what I can do, and what I can always do, Chad, with Green Hill Gaming, with YouTube, is to share my passion of video games with the whole wide world, yourself included, Chad. Bring these live streams, to you and entertain you the best way that I possibly can. So that's what I can do. Hopefully, so Chad, hope you feel better soon, and I hope that this live stream can, bring a bit of a positive distraction to what you are going through. Thank you. No problem at all. I mean, Lucas, it's the least that I can do in this really tough situation. Do you know what I mean? It's not even like it's nothing, Chad. It's nothing. Honestly, it's nothing. No problem at all. And wisdom. Whoa, I've never been praised for my wisdom. That's a first. Thank you, Chad. I do worry about my aunt. I can imagine. Yeah, I mean, like to lose a brother is I can only imagine how tough of a situation it is. But listen, no need to say thanks at all. Least I can do. And I just hope that I can again bring a positive distraction to you with the world of Final Fantasy 16. So I am going to let this cutscene play now. Um, see what happens. Chocobos, which I still can't ride.
Ah, Clive. You're not where I left you.
Hurt your hand.
I did, aye. With 1,000 little lightning bolts. Can't fling them around the way I used to. Think of it as my decoration for long service and exemplary misconduct.
Oh yeah, something I want to highlight, which I don't think I've highlighted before, is the active time lore. Now, active time has been in previous games in the series, um, where you can basically find out what other characters are getting up to, right? But this is an interesting active time lore in that you can actually, by pressing the touch panel, you can actually get information about Sid. You can get information about the area, Martha's Rest, and you can also get information on the crystal's curse. So let's get some information on Sidious, or Sid for short. So he's the leader of the Hideaway and dominant of Ramu, warden of Thunder. Born in the land beyond the Twins, Sid journeyed to Valistia as a sword for hire. It was here that he entered the service of Waylod, awakened as a dominant, and was finally elevated to Lord Commander of the royal family. However, he was soon to abandon his post and Benedictia, then that he might instead create a world where bearers and dominants can die on their own terms. So that's a bit about Sid. And then the Crystal's Curse. The price bearers and dominants pay for channeling an ether through their bodies. The gradual purification, I can't read, of their flesh. It does not affect those who use a crystal to cast magics, beginning with a stiffness and ache in the extremities. Oh, Jesus, why can't I read? As the curse progresses, limbs are rendered immobile and the pain unbearable. At last, the victim turns completely to stone and their body crumbles into dust. There is no known cure, and then Martha's Rest. So it's a small settlement huddled atop a rocky tor overlooking the swampy lowlands of southeastern Rosaria. Sells wards gather in its barracks, hawkers in its streets, while those short on work can be heard singing over what the hell is a flagons? I know just these words, man. Sometimes of ale from morning until night in the villages. Eponymous. Just speak English, please. While the former duchy may want to cheer for may want for may want for chair, since being I don't know what. I'm not going to read the rest of that because it's annoying me. But yeah. So what's really interesting is the fact that you can actually get like information about what's happening in the cutscene. So if there's a character in the cutscene that you don't know about, boom, go into active time lore, find out about it. An area you want to find out about, or something that's happening within the story. I think that's a really cool feature, and I love it. I put up a new YouTube short. I got Project Q. Wait, what? I didn't realize Project Q was out already. I'm going to have a look at that. YouTube didn't notify me on that. But as we all know, YouTube is YouTube. I'm just looking at my YouTube. I got notification for Sonic official YouTube channel, PlayStation Access, Nintendo of America. Yeah, YouTube have not notified me, but I will have a look at that tomorrow, Chad. I wonder if I actually. Okay, no.
But you didn't come here to compare war wounds.
Okay, so if I pause it, no. Okay, I was hoping that you'd be able to like have active lore for every character on the screen, but that's not the case. Okay. Oh, okay. It's the Backbone One PlayStation Edition. Backbone One PlayStation Edition. Never heard of it, but I'm gonna have a look at that video tomorrow. No, I love the concept of remote play across all systems. I mean, ever since the Nintendo Wii U, just being able to play your games off the TV, away from the TV, like you could be anywhere in the house more or less, and you're playing your games. I think it's great. And do you know what though? I've noticed though, even as far back as the Wii U, and now with the Switch, I've noticed that like it's not so much about like playing off the TV and away from the TV. What I find myself doing is I find myself watching a movie, watching a TV series, or anything on TV, and playing at the same time, multitasking. So I love the concept of remote play, not just PlayStation, not just Nintendo, just the concept of being able to play your console games away from the TV. I think it's a great concept. I really do. Um, so like, I mean, I would actually give Project Q serious attention. I'd have to consider a few things. Obviously, price. I'd have to consider, but I would be definitely considering it. But I do think the PlayStation need to very clearly uh, market Project Q not, and I repeat, not as a handheld, because Project Q is not a handheld. Um, a handheld will be defined by a dedicated gaming system, right? A dedicated gaming system that can be played anywhere, um, i.e., Nintendo Switch, Steam Deck. I think Steam Deck. You don't need to be connected to the internet or cloud to play Steam Deck. Am I correct? The classic, the Game Boys, PSP, PS Vita. Those are all handhelds. Your smartphone is a handheld. What Project Q is a screen, where the PlayStation 5 games are cast to this screen using 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 wireless connection. So it's not a handheld. It's not a new PlayStation device. Well, it is a device, but look, long story short, it's not a handheld, and Sony needs to be very clear about that, because I think a lot of people could be confused with Project Q into thinking that's a handheld, especially parents who are, buying it for their children. Parents, look, let's face it, the majority of parents don't know a whole lot about gaming, and if they think it's a handheld, then they will buy it for their kids. The kids will think it's a handheld, and they're going to be really let down when they're on the bus or a long journey in the car, whatever, and they want to play like Sackboy, on this handheld, and guess what? It's on a handheld. So hopefully Sony will get that right. Oh, it's official now. Roblox has come to PlayStation. They were concerned about safety issues regarding children with Roblox. So it would appear that they're sorting that out now. So the very popular Roblox is coming to PlayStation. That's great news.
We didn't.
Thank you, Sid, for everything.
If you want to leave, that's your lookout. I'm sure you'll have a long and happy life together if you stay out of my way.
Sid!
Oh. I knew a girl back in the day. She was a slave to her fate, just like you. I wanted to save her. For a while, I even thought I could. But just because you think something doesn't make it true.
Sid.
I'm no savior. Just a conceited old fool. I talk about people forging their own futures. But instead of handing them the hammer, I beat them with my own. And if no bugger wants to listen to what you've got to say, you might as well keep your gob shut.
Yep.
But Clive, I will say this. You're not a monster. You're the same man you've always been. Accept that, and you may yet escape your fate.
My fate.
Look, lad, you've had a hard life. And I don't see it getting much easier. You might not be able to save anyone else, but at the very least, you can save yourself.
I'll try.
And Jill, I'm sorry we didn't get a chance to talk, but I trust you'll take good care of the boy.
Yes, I will.
Is that the last of it?
Aye.
We'd best head back then. Wouldn't want to keep Nan waiting.
Right, so the active time lore has opened up now, so you can actually get information on Gotes. I thought he was called something. I thought he was called Gav. I thought he was called Gav. Doesn't matter. Yeah,
Ta-ra then.
I could have sworn he was called Gav. What a blast from the past. What a throwback Thursday. It's James Hollywood. How have you been, man? It has been some time. Great to have you, as always, on Greenhill Gaming. Welcome to my Final Fantasy 16 live stream, where I feel this is a quality Final Fantasy experience so far. It's got a great story, it's got great combat, it's got great visuals, all what you would expect from a Final Fantasy game. It's linear as well, which is what I love about it more than anything else. And it's also consistent. What I mean is, something is always happening in the game. The story is progressing, you're doing combat, and you're always doing something in the game, which is what I love about it. But yeah, what a throwback Thursday. James Hollywood in the live stream. Love it. Today's Thursday, isn't it? Yeah. Holding on. Oh, no quests is available. Right. 2 of them actually are available. Let's get those quests started. So there's probably a way I can get like a mini map going at the bottom of the screen, but I'm just too lazy to
I have
figure
to
that one
find
out.
him before the Imperials do.
I will find that person that you need finding. It has been a long time, man. It certainly has. It certainly has. How have you been, man? I remember back in the day, man. I'm doing quite well now. Thank you very much for asking, James. What about yourself? How have you been? What have you been up to? And hello, Power Slave Productions. As always, you are very welcome to Green Hill Gaming, to my Final Fantasy 16 live stream. Quality Final Fantasy experience. Great having live stream. I hope that you enjoy.
Can't talk now, Oh, you're Clive, aren't you?
I am indeed.
Martha told me all about you. Word is you're a devil with that blade.
You look like you're in a hurry. Where are you going?
Not far, I hope. But I dare not waste a moment. It might cost a man his life.
Sounds serious.
I'm all good, brother. Glad that you're doing well, James. Off. Oh my god, I remember you and your lemurs. Those dreaded lemurs that, if I'm not mistaken, they stole your sandwich. They stole your sandwich when you went to visit Forta Wildlife Park. Those pesky lemurs. Pimping the slapping lemurs. So you're pimping them out now. Damn.
What happened?
Well,
It's not so much what happened as what might. They've discovered he's a bearer, see? And now, one of his erstwhile friends and neighbors wants to see him clapped in chains.
Where is this bearer?
He wasn't fool enough to wait for the Imperials to arrive. Poor sod took to the road, left his whole life behind. But they'll be after him before long. I need to find him and get him to safety, fast. Here, if you've the time and the inclination, I could do with a hand. Will you help me find him?
I will. Because I'm going to do every side quest in this game.
Of course. We bearers have to look out for each other.
Thank you, Clive. With your help, we might catch up with him yet. His name's Norris. We need to find him and get him to Martha before the Imperials sniff him out.
You found him yet? You won't catch a bastard standing around clucking like old hens. That fucking snake played me false, acted like he...
You watch your fucking language. Yeah, saw you were live and I instantly hung up on the on the women to watch it. And it's dedication right there. I love it, James.
He was one of us, and the old time he was one of them. We need him caught and handed over to the Imperials. Hanging's too good for him.
Are you a streamer too, James? Did you watch the Sonic Prime Season 2? I haven't yet, no, but I'm going to, obviously.
Well, go on then. If he gets away, I'll see you fitted for a noose.
All right, Ronald. We were just leaving. Look, this one's here to help. I was just filling him in.
Ha! Send a bearer to catch a bearer, is it?
Yes.
Not bloody likely. That's it. I'll find the bastard myself.
I used to on Twitch a bit, but not anymore.
Come on now, Ron. It's dangerous out there. We wouldn't want you to come to any harm.
You want something done right, you don't send a bearer.
Clive, this might take a while. You start hunting our man, and I'll be along once I put Ronald's mind at ease. Someone said they saw Norris heading for the Fallen Gate. Maybe you could ask if anyone over that way knows anything. We have to find him. Don't let him slip through our grasp.
I'll find him, and I'll prioritise that quest, and I'm going to accept the other
Find this Norris before Ronald takes matters into his own hands.
which is... Wait a second now, is this connected to... No, it's not. Okay.
Difficult to spot. What did he mean about being played false, I wonder?
What a view, lads, what an absolutely lovely view. These are visuals you would expect from a next gen, or current gen, we should say, Final Fantasy. Amazing graphics. I'm more of an uploader than a streamer. I was kind of doing both there a while back. I was uploading videos, PSVR2 videos, but I decided to do live streams of PSVR2 now going forward. Nostalgia, going crazy right now. At the Green Hill Gaming nostalgia. I love it.
Here, you're that bearer who works for Martha, aren't you? Can you give me a hand? Curse my luck, I dropped my crystal off a cliff into the bloody swamp like an utter fool. Now, I've not got your knack, see, and I need that sharp.
Lads, I love the accent. I spoke about this before, but I love this kind of like English, kind of Yorkshire, however the hell it's pronounced. Yorkshire, Yorkie, Bear, however it's pronounced. Love the accent though. I love the fact that it's not American. Like I don't want to sound racist, but I just cannot stand the American accent at times. I'm sorry, but it's just, you know, it's everywhere. Like you watch movies, it's American accents. You know, you watch TV shows, it's American accents. They're everywhere. Everything's Americanized. It just gets to me sometimes. So just to hear this accent is just so refreshing, and I fucking love the Yorkshire accent. So yeah, I'm not racist.
To chill my fish if I'm to take him to market. It's just a short climb down. I'll make it worth your while.
You better.
I can't promise anything.
Well, just promise you'll look.
Okay.
There may be one thing I failed to mention about the crystal. A creature might have already claimed it.
Even better.
Claimed it.
All right, eaten it, but only might have, you understand. There were a lot of bog crabs down there. Nasty buggers, them.
Sounds like I need to break a few shells.
Oh, don't worry, there weren't too many of them. A veritable walk in the marsh, as they say, the ladders, right over there.
Not too far away then. Well, I'm actually going to prioritise this quest now. And I'll just have a quick look at the map now. Nothing else. There's a shop. I think I actually might go to that shop actually if I can. Again, there's probably. Oh, there we go. No, never mind. There's probably a way to bring down like a mini map. Yeah, there's more than likely a way to do that, but I just I don't know how to do that. So this is the merchant, basically shop. There's nothing else here at the moment, no. What you can do, okay. Okay. Let's have a chat with you.
What are you after?
I think I might buy some potions. I'm okay with weapons. As you can see, I've got a pretty good weapon at the moment. At 150. So I'm good for equipment as well. What I'm actually looking for now is to buy some. Oh no, I have 4 portions, so I'm fine. Plenty of the Yanks in Cove. Can't get away from them, unfortunately. Do you know the way to Blarney Castle? That's all they're interested in, Blarney Castle. I swear to Christ, it's like they think it's the fucking the birthplace of humanity or something. I swear to God, I actually can't walk 5 minutes around the bus station in Cork City without hearing an American like saying, "We're going to Blarney Castle today. It's a lovely day to go to Blarney Castle, isn't it?" Yeah, my American accent isn't too good now tonight, but yeah, they're obsessed with Blarney Castle. I'm telling you. So they're taking over Cove. The Yanks are taking over Cove. I remember back in the day, the text-to-speech was hilarious. Yeah, I got annoying after a while though, I have to be honest. So I turned it off. Sorry about that. Getting it to say a load of crazy stuff. I know. Just hearing it, saying it like... That was funny actually. I'll bring it back. Oh no, if the demand is there, I'll bring it back. Shit, I got 2 fucking side quests going on at the same time now, which is closer.
I'll be fucked if I'm leaving this to a bearer. I'll go myself.
Someone needs to wash that guy's mouth with a bar of soap. Foul tongue. Oh, the music! How could I forget the music? I forgot to put that in the description. Amazing music as well. So apart from like story, combat, visuals, it being narrative, it being consistent, the music is there as well. This is an amazing Final Fantasy experience. Are many of the OG heads still here? Yeah, pretty much. pretty much. I'm not going to name anyone specifically because if I forget anyone, then they're going to feel left out. But yeah, there is definitely a lot of OGs, as you put it, on the channel. Yeah, definitely.
Seen you've been running errands for Martha.
I have.
You can do a lot worse than serving her, that's for certain. Most folk round here would agree.
Just listen to that music right now. That is exactly what you would expect from Final Fantasy. I mean, I feel like I've been bashing Final Fantasy 15 a lot. Let me just set the record straight. I liked Final Fantasy 15. I enjoyed Final Fantasy 15. You know? One thing I remember saying about that game is I felt like it was actually the perfect... I literally used the term, this is the perfect game, because everything was connected. If you were doing side stuff, you would gain experience that would help you, like, with the main story. So everything was connected in that game. I liked the game. I just didn't prefer it to, like, other Final Fantasy games because it just wasn't narrative, and I just felt like a lot of the time you were doing stuff that just felt boring. And the story wasn't being progressed. It wasn't a consistent Final Fantasy game. That's my only problem.
Watch yourself down in that bog. The mud'll take you for creepy crawlies, don't.
Oh, I love the accent. I actually forget what the accents were in Final Fantasy 15, but I just can't get enough of the accents in this game. Oh, so what's happening here now? Slay bog crabs. Oh yeah, okay, gotcha. Well, there's a bog crab. Hello, bog crab. The combat, I absolutely adore the combat in this game.
This should be interesting.
Stay down. It's over.
This must be it. No point spending any more time down here than I have to.
Well, that was easy. Pretty much the beginning stages of the game, so the side quests are going to get a lot more challenging as we go forward. There's an item up here. Now I'm going to show you this. I love the fact I can't go any further. I love the fact that I can't swim in this expansive river and get absolutely fucking lost or distracted by something far away that distracts me from the story, distracts me from the game. I love the fact that it's linear. I love that. There's going to be people that hate that, but I absolutely cannot emphasize how much I love the fact that this game is linear. Some games work better in open world. The Zelda series is a prime example of that. Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, all examples of how you can take a long-running series and introduce open world aspects to it, and it can be successful. I just don't think that Final Fantasy 15 benefited from the open world concept. Where the hell was he gone? Oh, he's up at second ladder. Normally I wouldn't do any side quests. Normally I'd completely just ignore side quests. I actually used to find them head-wrecking, to be honest with you. But no, I obviously realise that they're so beneficial to the game.
Well, any luck?
Yours, I presume.
A foul crystal. A thin membrane of fetid muck covers this crystal, which still, in its holder, otherwise appears undamaged.
You found it! Oh, thank you!
I love his face. There was something creepy.
Any longer out in the sun and my catch would have made for poor eating indeed.
Be more careful next time.
Oh, I will, I promise. No point casting my nets of a morning if I'm without a crystal to see the catch to town. There was a time honest tax-paying folk could get new ones whenever they wanted. Can't now, though, not for love nor money. Crystals are scarce, and the Empire tightens its purse strings more every day. Lose this little beauty again, and I might as well scrap my nets and take to begging.
Well, hopefully it won't come to that now. Alright, what did I get? Some important crafting material. Okay, I'm going to go to my second side quest, which I would imagine is going to be a bit more challenging. Because we have to inquire about Norris. Well, that wasn't hard. I actually thought that I had to kind of go around and ask individual people, but imagine because there's a big massive green exclamation mark in front of me. Well, he's going to tell me about Norris. Norris from Coronation Street. Do you know who Norris from Coronation Street is, James? Do you watch Coronation Street? I do. He's actually dead now, I think. I think in real life and the show. I'm not sure. No, Norris. He used to work in the corner shop. Nosy bastard.
A man called Norris, do you?
I do, as it happens. He ran off that way not too long back. Looked like he was in a right old hurry. And he had a lantern with him for some reason. Never known him to stay out after dark.
He was making for the marshes then. All right. Thank you.
I was come back from the marshes. I think. Oh, that's just not the marshes. Can I go this way?
You barely have to step out.
Good girl. You get some rest now.
Chocobo twerking.
That's one of our branded. Do we take him in?
You can't have gone far.
And I used to watch it when I was about 7. I still watch it. I actually love it. I went from wrestling to soap operas. I literally went from Monday Night Raw to every night EastEnders in Coronation Street. Honestly. Crazy. That and Home and Away. And Neighbours, let me tell you a story about... Yeah, it was Neighbours. When I was in I think it was senior infants or else first class. I don't know if they still have senior infants. I don't even know if senior infants is still a thing. Or even first class. I don't know what they call it nowadays. But anyway, when I was very, very young in school, I would come home like from school. Like it was definitely senior infants because I think I was home at like 1 o'clock. And I would watch Neighbours. Like most kids were watching, I don't know, fucking Power Rangers, or whatever the hell kid. I don't even know because I was watching fucking Neighbours. But yeah, what's he making that now? Little Johnny running home from senior infants watching Neighbours. I'm a strange one. I'll tell you that much right now.
Better keep my eyes peeled.
Oh yes, I search for clues. But thankfully it's not an open world game, so he's going to be around here somewhere. He's going to be close enough. Well, that's one clue anyway. I like the side quests. It's much better than the submissions that are in Street Fighter 6, let me tell you that much right now.
The one Norris was carrying, no doubt. At least I know which way he went.
Oh, he's inside that building there in front of me, obviously. Yeah.
Someone made short work of them. I wonder if that someone was Norris.
Norris? Are you inside? What's making that noise? Oh, forgot she was there. Whatever, she's literally right there. Hello, Norris.
Norris, I presume.
Alright. I'm off. I work tomorrow. I said I'd stop by. I'll pop in again another time. Listen, thank you so much for dropping by the live stream. It was great to catch up with you, James. I will say good night, sleep well, and have a good day in work tomorrow. Good luck, but I'll talk to you soon. Thank you, man. I will talk to you soon. Take it easy. Look after yourself.
Leave me be.
You were never branded. So that's how you stayed hidden.
Ronald sent you after me, did he? Set an Imperial dog on his best friend. And when we were so close. I'll never forget the hatred in his eyes. But it doesn't matter now. I will not become a slave. As one bearer to another, please. Don't do this. You know how they treat our kind.
Ronald didn't send me. One of Martha's men did. He wanted to make sure you were safe.
I don't understand.
Martha takes in bearers. She's a friend. You can trust her. Believe me.
I never knew. I can't say I'm surprised, though. She has a kind heart. Kinder than most.
Just wait here and stay out of sight. You'll be among friends soon enough.
Thank you. There's few would have been so kind. And... sorry. You're no Imperial dog. Far from it.
I've been called worse. Oh. I found a lantern back there. I assume it's yours.
Thanks. I dropped it when those creatures attacked me. But... if I'm honest, I wasn't all that sorry to be rid of it. Ron gave it to me.
All right. I'll keep hold of it. I might be able to use it to put an end to the Imperial surge before it begins. A bearer without a brand. To have lived free for so many years. Only to be betrayed by a friend.
So the voice actor that voices Clive sounds very familiar. I'm trying to put my finger on who it could be, but I can't think. Can I just say again, I love how linear it is. Really do. I think it's because I've had enough of open world games. Just particularly with Tears of the Kingdom. The game is just too big. We've got 3 layers of Tears of the Kingdom. Like, 3 layers of an open world. That's crazy. I mean, I spend literally like weeks just exploring the depths alone. For Christ's sake. You know? So yeah. I think I'm just burnt out with Tears of the Kingdom. I've taken a break from Tears of the Kingdom anyway. You know. Yeah, I actually took a break now from. So yeah, that's probably the biggest reason why I'm happy that Final Fantasy 16 isn't open world. Because I just didn't like. I wouldn't have liked the idea of going from an open world game to another open world game, you know. So I welcome the linear games. I welcome them very, very much. But like at the same time, I mean, it is linear, but at the same time, look, I mean, I'm able to go up here and explore, like. So I mean, you can still explore. Like the game will give you opportunities to explore. So like, you know, it's okay, modern gamers. Okay? You don't have to get into a sissy fit. You can still move around and explore, okay? It's not the original Final Fantasy. But the funny thing is though, even the original Final Fantasy, you can actually move around in an open world space anyway. The funny thing about it is, you could even argue that Final Fantasy 1 is an open world game. In some areas. That's the strange thing about it. It's not modern open world, you know what I mean? So the hideaway is still, if I wanted to go to the hideaway now, I can still go to the hideaway, right? I think. Can I? Where was the hideaway? Don't mind me, I'm just looking for the hideaway. There it is. Yeah, so I can still travel to the hideaway. It's nice to be able to go to the blacksmith and see if there's any new weapons. Would you stop cursing? I found him. He's fine. He's healthy.
There you are, Clive.
AJ Styles, that's who he looks like. Sorry, I just got an AJ Styles vibe from this guy's face. I don't know why.
How goes the search?
Well branded. Have you found the bastard yet?
Only what was left of him. A corpse, torn apart by monsters. And this.
Let me see that. No. It can't be.
Shall we consider that the end of the matter then? Or do you need to see a body?
No. I mean, I've no use for bearer bones. He's dead. Let that be an end to it. Only wish those whose job it was had done what they were supposed to do and spotted him sooner. Letting a bearer go about without a brand? It's not right, I tell you. Who'll want anything to do with me now, eh? There goes the bearer lover, they'll say. I'll be a laughing stock.
Is it true, Clive?
I actually think it was. I think it was Xenoblade Chronicles, like the original on Wii, that actually like got me kind of into doing side quests. In general, I'm going to actually think. Actually, bear with me now. I actually think that might have been. Couldn't be, could it? The game that kind of like introduced the concept of side quests for me. Because I'm pretty sure up until that point, as far as I was concerned, the only quest that mattered was the story quest. But yeah. Actually, that's been a very inspirational series, actually. The Xenoblade Chronicles series. I think that is what really modernized JRPG games and really like took them into the mainstream kind of like market. And you've got to imagine that Square Enix would have been inspired by that series when developing even like Final Fantasy 15, even like the 7 remake, and of course now Final Fantasy 16. So yeah.
Is Norris really?
He's alive. You'll find him in a hut in the marshes. He's expecting you.
Oh, you crafty. Still, you did the right thing. Thank you. It's not much considering, but please, take this.
What is it? Large crystallized zonite charge. Or maybe it's an Injora carrot. Sorry, there's the kingdom again. What did you get me? Used in crafting. See, this is really good because these are really beneficial. Like these will allow me to forge new weapons to enhance them. Really, really beneficial. So now that we've pretty much done everything, well, side quest wise anyway at least, there's nothing more left, I don't think. My main objective is a way out in that direction. So I think I will be able to fast travel to... I love the fact that it's linear, because if it wasn't linear, I'd have to like make my way to... Again, some open world games work, some games don't. Like, I absolutely despise open world games where like fast travel is like some kind of fucking elitist like requirement. Like you just have to be like, oh, fast travel, you want to use fast travel? You know what I mean? Like I like open world games that just like allow you to fast travel like early on in the game, and it's quite easy to go from one location to the next location. So anyway, so I love the fact that it's actually like linear and you don't really have to do a whole lot to travel from one location to the next location. Are we really as to say? Gunnar Stalls, you are very welcome to Green Hill Gaming. Welcome to my Final Fantasy 16 live stream. A quality Final Fantasy experience. How are you doing? Hope that you enjoy on the live stream. So yeah, I'm going to fast travel to the hideout, which is right here. This part here, the world map reminds me of God of War 2018 and Ragnarok. And so I'm going to fast travel here now. Might actually be a couple of... Oh, wait a second. There's a side quest showing up. I'll worry about that when I come back. Alright, anything else? Anything updated? I don't think anything has been updated. Just the Ariat Stone. What you can do a bit of practice there. I haven't went anywhere near the Ariat Stone for a while. I'm hoping that I can go to the blacksmith though. I mean, I have a few crafting materials. Alright, bruv. sorry. How are you keeping? There's the blacksmith.
I'm busy here.
Okay, so what do we have?
Will it be?
It would be whatever the fuck I decided to be. Okay, so I currently have a Gia blade plus 1, 150. So right now I have a pretty good weapon. To say the least. So I'll start with that. Okay, what about equipment? Nice. Shit, I don't have enough. I need... What do I need for that? Oh, I need some steel silk. Okay. Steel silk? The hell is steel silk? What exactly would that entail? Alright, that's okay. I'll see, can I reinforce? Nope. Well, I've got to get back out there and find stuff. That's okay.
And?
And? So there's nothing else happening here. So I will go back to the world map and go to my location. There was a green indicating. Did I do all the side quests? Because there's a green exclamation mark, and that usually means a side quest. So I must have missed one, or didn't finish one. But there's nothing there. I don't know why that's there, to be honest. Oh, there we go. So way up there. So on my way to my destination, so that's fine. Alright, so we just follow this direction. Hopefully I can find nice little village though, isn't it? Nice little town, like village town, whatever the fuck. Same thing. Which is the okay, this is am I going the right way now? Something I always ask myself. Yeah, I am. I ask myself that every day in life. Am I going the right way? What am I doing with myself? This game is better than Final Fantasy 7. Do you know what? I actually agree with you. And I don't care what anyone says. Come at me. I'll smack you.
Martha said the blight had spread even further south.
So yeah, I 100% agree with you. I'm actually having a far better experience with 16 than 7 Remake. There's no particular reason. There's no particular reason. You know? It just is what it is. But yeah, I agree with you.
Yet more monsters down with it.
Monsters. Oh yes, let's do some grinding.
Then we shall have to keep our wits about us.
Or just fight them. Get some experience. So yeah, this mightn't be open world, but you can clearly see there's enough space to explore and to grind.
Stay down.
Oh yes, the giant turtle. Hello.
Too slow.
Big turtle, isn't it?
Not this time.
You ever see those like fan-made, like Super Mario Bros. Like in Unreal Engine? Look at how realistic Mario looks like. That's literally what it looks like. A fucking big giant ugly fucking turtle instead of an actual fucking Koopa. You know what I mean? Clothes 2K. Final Fantasy VII is great but overrated. I actually think that Final Fantasy VII is the most overrated game in the world. And they have said it. Look, I enjoyed it, my first Final Fantasy game, but I think it's actually overrated in so many ways. Like, it's not that good of a game. Like, there's better games out there than Final Fantasy VII. And I'm sure Square Enix feel the same way. Do you know who Nirvana, sorry, I pronounced. Do you know who Kurt Cobain like says like how like he's always known for like Smells Like Teen Spirit. Like that song just like is what he seems to be associated with. Like, but I mean, he would say if he was alive, and he said when he wasn't alive that like he's got other songs, you know. So that's what Final Fantasy VII is like. You know, there's other Final Fantasy games that are actually better than 7, or at least just as good, you know. You know, it takes a bit of time to fight those enemies, but it's well worth it because, as you can see, I've leveled up. Cloud cross-dressing was so bad. I didn't really have an issue with that, to be honest with you. It was in the original game as well. Obviously, it was done differently in the remake, but there was lots of things in the remake that were done differently. I don't even call it a remake. I actually call it reimagining, to be quite honest with you. I didn't really have an issue with the game so much. It's just, you know, I just think it's overrated. Look, it's a realistic Koopa in Unreal Engine. That's why I hate those videos I come across online. It's just people like putting Mario like in Unreal Engine. And look, isn't it so great? No, it's not. You know, it's like putting God of War in like a cell shaded like cartoony graphics. Like that wouldn't be great, would it? Same way like putting Mario like an Unreal Engine wouldn't be great. You know, let the companies do their designing. That's what I say.
Stay down. That's enough.
God, the combat is just so much fun to play.
It's over.
Well, that's back where I came, isn't it? Yeah. Would take me to get lost. Even in the linear game. Oh, there's a side quest.
You there! Over here!
Over here. Oh God. Oh my God. You know, I would love Scorpion voicing a Yorkshire person voicing Scorpion. You'd be like, get over here. No, I can't do a fucking. Do you know what I mean? Get over here. Oh my God. I would pay money for that. Ed Boone, if you're listening to this live stream, why would you be listening to this live stream? But if you are, I would pay actual money, right, in DLC, microtransactions, whatever else, if you have the option to have a Yorkshire man voicing Scorpion, just to say get over in a Yorkshire accent. I swear to God, I would pay money for that. Thanks, Chad. Claude is a Ugo. Ugo. Sorry.
Excuse me, I'll use that blade of yours. Ugh, curse my luck. I'm branded. No time to haggle with whoever holds your leash. Wait. That's the slumbering chocobo you're wearing. You and the Marfors, are you? Good. She won't begrudge me the use of you then. Well, there's wolves about. We tried dealing with them ourselves. Made out baked, think we might swoop in and slaughter the lot. But we didn't expect the pack to be quite so bloody big.
Bigger the better, come on.
The blight drove them here. They must have fled their homes for greener pastures.
Well, we'd hoped empty bellies might make them easy prey. We'd made them mean instead. Martha's no fool.
so she must see something in you. Do us a favour and get rid of him, will you?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right. I suppose those walls pose a threat to everyone.
Aye, that's what I'm talking about. I'd wager the greedy bastards are still over yonder, finishing off our bait. When you've seen to every last one of them, go and speak to my friend over the bridge. Bryce, his name is. He'll want to know if it's safe to come across. All right, off you go then.
Yes. Slay the beasts. Hello, beasts.
I look hungry, all right. Hungry and mean.
Oh, I like doing a parry when it works.
It's over. How to find this Bryce?
Is that it?
The road's safe.
I just want like a 25-30 minute fucking battle with an enemy. I swear to God, I'm not even joking. This is dire. What do you mean? Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Dire Docks. What a tune. Oh, look at him. Should I complete the quest first? Or should I? No, I'm gonna fight this fucker down here.
Not this time.
fight. That's so much fun. You sound like a... I've never been so insulted in all of my life. How dare you? Oh fuck, I'm not fighting the second one. Jesus Christ. What will do? Oh my god, what will do? Fucking me. I'll fight these fuckers there.
Stay down.
Also, how many chipmunks have you heard speaking English? I would love to know.
Wonder how long that bait will last.
You, Bryce?
What's it to you, bearer?
Your friend asked me to get rid of the wolves. So I got rid of the wolves.
You'd have me believe a single bearer slew the entire pack. Then again, if you didn't, you wouldn't be on this side of the bridge. Bugger me, you're a tough one, aren't you?
Tough indeed. The stream is toxic. I know I'm actually feeling quite ill from the toxicness. Now I have actually Britney Spears Toxic stuck in my head. Thank you. No, seriously, thank you. That's a good song.
Oh, Frederick! You wily bastard. I'd never thought to pit beast against beast like that. You served us well, bearer. Be sure to pass our thanks to your master.
We will. Using crafting. Perfect. I think it's actually time that I actually got some abilities kind of like leveled up and whatnot. And it's also a nice way to kind of start from scratch. So melee attack by pressing square to strike the opponent and use in succession. Help the core attack. And you dodge is R1 to move swiftly. Jump, pressing X position, dodge. Executing a dodge with R1 at the moment of an attack not only increases evasion efficiency, but also allows for counter attacks. Lunge, square and X. Down thrust, square and X in the air. Burning blade, hold down square. Taunt. I actually forgot you can actually do that. Swift recovery. Press R1 to recover immediately after being knocked. Okay. Stomp. I actually forgot I actually had that. Use X while in the air to kick off enemy increasing. Charge magic. Hold on triangle. Magic burst. Use strength immediately after landing and melee attack. Magic press. Use triangle. An aerial attack. Use square in the air. Okay. So then the ones I can actually level up. How many of these can I actually level up? Level up precision dodge. Level up burning blade. I'm going to do that actually. Burning blade. And sure, might as well do the precision dodge as well. Right, and here we go. Which one of these am I actually using now? See, I don't know which one's actually equipped. Shit. Shit. I should probably check to see which ones I actually have equipped. I have Heat Wave and Scarlet Cyclone equipped. So Heat Wave. Oh, I don't have enough for any of these bastards. Alright, fair enough. I'm happy enough for what I did. Right. I think time-wise, I'm going to actually end the live stream. And also because Gunnar Stall's insulted my feelings. I'm going to say hurt my feelings, but I said insulted my feelings instead. Same thing though. To be fair, a lot of snowflakes around lately. It's like the fucking ice age. I'm telling you, with the amount of snowflakes around the place. But do you know what you should take comfort in? Because I know it can get quite annoying, surrounded by just oversensitive snowflakes, woke snowflakes. That can be annoying. But take comfort in just how hypocritical these people are. Because they will call you, like they will say, like, you offend me. But, like, it's okay for them, like, to, like, literally, like, grab someone's phone off their hand and smash it on the ground. Because you don't agree with them. Or call you a Karen or a boomer for, like, having a very, like, strong opinion about something or complaining. But then they're marching up and down every street of every country, of every continent of the fucking globe because of something so fucking stupid. So yeah, take comfort in their hypocrisy. That's what I do. And look, we're all hypocrites. I'm a hypocrite, you're a hypocrite, everyone is a hypocrite at the end of the day. I want to make that perfectly clear. I'm no less of a hypocrite than anyone else is. Okay? So yeah. Anyway, on that note, I'm going to end the live stream. Thank you, Chad. Love your common sense. Thank you. Thank you. Unfortunately, it's a dying breed. You know, maybe I'll be the one to bring it back. You know. Can I before I end the live stream, can I just give you an example of my common sense? Right, as far as how I view the world and the people in the world. I respect everyone. Right? Not because of their sexuality, not because of their religion, not because of the colour of their skin, or where they're from. I respect people for who they are. And their skin colour doesn't make them who they are, their sexuality doesn't make them who they are, their religion doesn't make them who they are. Their personality makes them who they are. Their actions make them who they are. How they treat me makes them who they are. So yeah, I respect everyone. And it's also 2023. It isn't the Stone Age. I live in a world where you can be who you are without actually being beheaded. You know what I mean? Or something like that. Beat up. And let's face it, people will beat you up for anything these days anyway. So, like, yeah, I respect everyone. But I find it annoying when it's like, hey, I'm black. Okay. Cool. Hey, I'm gay. Okay, cool. Hey, I'm an atheist. Okay, cool. Like, I would have the same reaction to them saying, hey, I like tomato ketchup. And then another person says, hey, I like mayonnaise. Okay, cool. I have no reaction to any of those things. Other than, okay, cool. You know? Anyway, something to share that. Thank you for watching the live stream. Much appreciated. I'm going to save now because I actually don't even know if this game actually has an auto save. But best not to take any chances. So, save. It is indeed saved. So yeah, again, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And I will see you all in the next live stream. Good night.